Welcome to tuberchat. If you are on your way toward 10,000 subscribers and beyond, you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Thank you, everybody, for joining today. This is an extremely late episode of tuberchat, but I did not want to take the day off, so I wanted to make sure we got it done. And excuse me, I'm very happy to be here. I'm happy for everybody that's managed to make it. I'm expecting we might even see some new faces in the house today. So Georgia Bulldogs, I don't know how on earth you managed to make it to our live stream so late, but I really appreciate you being here. Jaden Suh is always with us, so thank you for coming in, especially so late. I don't know whether you'll be able to stay the whole time. Kristen Welton, my love, is here for the moment as a member and a moderator, and Michael's Adventures, one of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube, is here with us, along with Scratch and Pete, another extremely supportive creator. Our beloved moderator is in the house. Thank you so much, especially because today is so late. Mr. and Mrs. Annabalo are here as well. Legends of Speed 775. I think you're a new connection for tuberchat, so hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time and meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. For the love of Lily, it's great to have you back. Thanks for coming in. Rachel's Place is here. Thank you so much for coming. Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder was just featured with their second channel the other day. Black Brand Friday just walked in. The RV DJ is here. The Javier Lifestyle and Us Never Them in the house. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody, but as long as you're still active in the chat, of course, I'll get around to everybody. Thank you so much once again for coming in. I know we're doing a very late stream off of our usual hours. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change. Usually so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. But today I had a family event. Usually I would take the day off, but I decided to run a late stream instead. Rebecca Rose, thanks for coming back in. And hopefully everybody's doing okay. Legends of Speed 775 is asking how everybody's doing. Hopefully you're doing well as well. Hopefully I haven't missed anything in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. But it looks like we're doing okay so far. And Mr. and Mrs. Annabalo are here. I'm just going to get you on to the wheel right away. Well, the channel that we're looking at right now is Declan Fans 2020. This is a channel that's been back again and again with tuberchat ever since finding us quite some time ago. And, you know, they're always in the chat. They're always engaging. But particularly when I feature channels, at the beginning of every live stream, every day we feature a different channel across all of our social networks, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or Reddit. And on our thumbnails, it is because of some kind of generosity that we see in a creator in some way within the tuberchat community. And Declan Fans 2020 has done a great job of sharing for us, and I wanted to recognize that effort and thank them for that. So they're being featured today with over 1,000 subscribers. They got that nice and locked in, but I hope we can get them a few more and get them moving towards the 1,100 that must be on their mind now. Embracing Everyday Realities, thank you so much for coming in. Yeah, this is the latest live stream that we've done so far. But I just had a very busy day and didn't want to take the day off from tuberchat. So we're here, we're good, and hopefully everybody's going to meet lots of friends and family members. Little Ruby's Daycare Encounters, thank you for coming back in. Taylor's Fire and Smoke Cooking, good to see you here. I think this is your first time with tuberchat, so forgive me if I'm wrong about that, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time and meet people one by one, and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. Ace Flaw 1 is in the house. Andy, thank you for coming and joining us. Big Guys 45 stepped in. Thank you very much. You made a music video, so we've got something new to see from Big Guys 45s if we can get over there. And then Michael's Adventures, yeah, YouTube is still playing games with the purging and glitching. So at this point, I have all but given up hope that there's going to be an end to all of this. It looks like a permanent thing. But we keep pushing on, right? Sterling's Makes and Adventures, thank you for coming in. I think this is your first time with tuberchat as well, so hopefully you're feeling welcome. There are a lot of dynamic creators in the house, and everybody's willing to connect. So if you reach out to people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen. You'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel. And Jaden, yeah, it's just I had a personal family event today, and I didn't want to take the day off from TuberChat, so I decided to run it very, very late, take a chance and see if I could make it, and we did, so we're good. Adrienne Villanueva Vlogs, thank you for coming in. Life with Roseanne, good to see you here. I Love Music is back in the house. Thank you so much for coming in. And Rebecca Rose willing to swap playlists. I saw the Ace Flaw 1 is willing as well. If anybody in the house wants to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, just please say, I am willing to swap playlists, and you will find other creators hopefully reaching out to you. And if you see somebody say that they're willing to swap playlists, please reach out to them. If you're willing, everybody's free to make those arrangements independently. Black Brand Friday, I'm glad you liked the time slot. It's a lot later than we usually do, but I managed to make it, so we're good. Hopefully you'll meet some new friends and family members, and I see we're going to have some action in the chat here in a quick second. Let's see what just happened. Angel's Army, my goodness, thank you so much for all you've done for TuberChat, and thank you for becoming a member. So Angel's Army is a very much loved and well-respected member of, first of all, the TuberChat community, but the small YouTuber community at large. Eve Belize is here. I've got you on the wheel already because you're a member, so thank you very much for that. We're going to look at Angel's Army's channel any minute now. I'm just going to give Declan Fans 2020 another moment because that's our featured channel for today, and I wanted to put a little bit of focus on this channel. They've done a lot of sharing, and so I featured them today. And then hopefully everybody is doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. I'm a little bit behind in the chat, so I hope I haven't missed anybody. Gen Life, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. House of Entertainment Inc. is in the house. That's a joint business venture between It's Me Wanston Yes Honey and Yo, It's Your Boy Leo. They're always with us. They've been with TuberChat since the beginning, so thank you very much for coming in. And then Shay's Journey, thank you. Actually, I had a very big weekend. So Kristen Welton, who's in the chat with us right now, my love, we just had our 5-year anniversary just passed of us like dating and being together. And, you know, we live together in Niagara Falls, Canada, and this and that. So we celebrated this weekend by going to the Skylon Tower, which is similar to the Space Needle or the CN Tower in Toronto and places like this. They have a revolving dining room. We've been there before, and we managed to get back there for a celebration. And then today I had another family birthday, and we managed to make that as well. That's why we're here so late today. So Shay's Journey, thank you so much for becoming a member again. And forgive me because I'm going to get behind here, but we'll recognize Angel's Army first here. Hopefully everybody will give Declan Fans 2020 a look and connect to that channel. Like I said, I always feature channels based on generosity that I see within the TuberChat community, and they've done a lot of sharing. So I wanted to show them some appreciation for that. They're very active on Instagram. Here's Angel's Army, and we're going to look at Shay's Journey in another moment as well. You do not have to super chat or be a member to get onto the wheel or the screen, but in the case of super chats and memberships, we just let them skip the wheel and get onto, or skip the line and get onto the wheel or the screen right away. Here's Angel's Army. I see you did a new banner. I don't know when you changed that banner. And I got to set a reminder right now because Angel's Army has a monetization celebration coming, which is fantastic. I'm glad to see different channels, especially getting monetized in these times that have been so trying on YouTube for the last little while. And forgive me, everybody, I'm behind in the chat. I am desperately trying to catch up. I'll explain swapping playlists. For anybody that's new with TuberChat, I will explain how the wheel works that we're looking at. Michael's Adventures is reaching out to swap playlists with people. Looks like we're doing okay. I hope I haven't missed anything in the chat. Like I said, I'm a little bit behind. I'm trying to catch up. If there's anything that you wanted me to see. Oh, Declan Fans 2020 made it. It's very, very late, and I wasn't expecting them to come in, but they're actually in the chat with us right now. So Declan Fans 2020, who's with us, is the feature channel for today. I'm glad you were able to make it. I hate the idea of keeping up anybody late. I know we have creators of all ages from around the world here, and this is an extremely late stream for TuberChat, but I wanted to make sure we didn't take the day off. I really wanted to be here tonight, even though it had to be late. The Ford Beautification Project, thanks for coming in. And it looks like we're doing okay. I hope I haven't missed anything in the chat. Please forgive me if I have. What we're looking at right now is Angel's Army. Again, a very much loved and well-respected member of the TuberChat community. I've got the reminder on specifically for your monetization party, which is scheduled for November 22nd, which, wow, you're doing it quite late, but that's okay. It looks like it's going to be a little more than 2 weeks from now, so 2.5 weeks, but I will be there 100% for sure. And it's great to see you've already got your join button. You're already monetized. You're ready to roll, which is good. And then I've already got your bell on anyway, so I should get notified no matter what happens. RB Sporting TV, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And it looks like, yeah, it looks like everybody's doing okay. Declan Fans 2020, yeah, there's probably a few new faces in the house today for everybody just because we're doing our live stream so much later than usual. But I'm happy to see everybody who comes by and supports TuberChat all the time. Hopefully everybody will meet lots of friends and family members today. And I'm going to, in a moment, give us a look at Shay's journey. Thank you so much again for becoming a member. Angel's Army, same thing. I really do appreciate the support for TuberChat. Life Through Our Eyes 303, it's wonderful to have you here. It's been a while, but I'm always happy when you're here. So thank you so much for coming back in. And forgive me, when I'm looking off to the side, I'm just looking into another window there. It's not going to be very long before I start adding names to the wheel, but right before we do that, I just want to give you one more look at Angel's Army here, well on the road to 3K. So hopefully we can push them a little bit closer to that goal right now. They're already monetized. They've got a celebration coming up, but they are, like I said, a very much loved and well-respected member, not only of the TuberChat community, but the small YouTuber community at large. Jaden Sa 28 is always with us, so hopefully you can be here when the wheel spins and your name comes up. And then, pardon me, Gen Life, when you reach 4K hours, do they email you right away? It can take a little bit of time. I wonder if Angel's Army, who's the most recent to get monetized, wouldn't mind answering that question for how long that was that it took you. And then ZPH, thank you for coming in. It's here in TuberChat, it works a little differently than most other live streams. We don't do any self-promotion here, so our moderators might hide your message. If you want to hang out for a quick second, and I'll explain how things work. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends, but we don't self-promote here. Hopefully, otherwise, everybody's doing okay. And then Gen Life, if you wanted me to expand on any of that, I'll be happy to. What I have found so far is a lot of things seem to take less than 7 days. So if you hit your dials, they both hit the 4K and the 1,000, 4K watch hours, 1,000 subscribers. It should be less than a week where you find yourself actually monetized. That's of the last little while. So hopefully everybody's doing okay. Let's get Shay's journey up here right now. Whoa. I think that was a mistake. Oh, I see what happened. Yes. Okay, so ZPH is out. Black Brand Friday, you were accidentally clicked by Scratch and Pete there. They didn't mean to do that. See what happened. Somebody put a message that needed to be deleted right beside yours, and they accidentally clicked and hit yours. So pardon us for that. You will be back. I can't stop it once it's been once you've been timed out. But I'll appreciate your patience. Just hang out for a few minutes and you'll be back in the chat. As you can see, I just got rid of a channel there that was spamming. So Pete was probably going to do the same thing. Hopefully everybody's doing okay. And I don't mean to be behind in the chat. I almost always am. Looks like we're doing okay. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. Shay's Journey, I was just about to get you in here. And thank you again for your membership. Same with Angel's Army. I really do appreciate it. Let me find, trying to copy and paste here, and it's not working out. Oh, and I see actually Angel's Army is helping out with that question too. That's what I meant to do. Never received an email. You did receive email when you were approved for monetization. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't remember receiving an email hitting 4,000 watch hours. I've got 2 monetized channels of my own now, but I run 3 others. I don't get the emails actually for the ones that I run. I just do the producing videos and stuff like that. MSK Family Vlogs is in the house. Thank you very much for coming in. Lily's Crochet, aka Lisa, thank you so much. I didn't mean to miss you coming in. I was behind in the chat a little bit, but it's great to have you here again. Thank you for coming back in. And wheel's pretty full right now, but I will start spinning the wheel in a moment. I just wanted to give everybody a chance to have a look at Shay's journey here. This is actually somebody who's been a member of tuberchat for a month already and just renewed. So thank you so much for that support. They do the feature channels collaboration where they've got us here. And then as well, I know they're willing to swap playlists. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists, then please just reach out to everybody by simply saying, I am willing to swap playlists, and then other creators should reach out to you for the purpose of making those arrangements. And if you see other people say that they're willing to swap playlists, please reach out to them as well if you're willing, and everybody's free to make those arrangements independently. Arshad Masih, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you for coming in. It's great to see you here. I think this might be your first time with tuberchat, although I feel like I recognize your channel. So forgive me if I'm wrong about that, but hopefully you will meet some new friends and family members here. And then Gen Life, you don't have to do anything when you reach your hours. If you go on your monetization tab, it should say that you're in review if your dials have already spun to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Your monetization page should have changed. I'll give you a quick look at what that, mine looks different than yours now because I'm already monetized, but I just want to show you where it is. Rosuzuma TV. Thank you very much for coming back in. And then, yeah, Jaden, thank you. We'll talk to Kira tomorrow. She's sleeping now. Right here is your monetization tab inside YouTube Studio. So you can go there, hit that, and you will get the information that you need. But if you want, you can reach out to me on Instagram as well. Anybody can. It's all one word, tuberchat, and I try to be attentive of it, especially if we need to talk about anything that's going on in the chat. And thank you, everybody, for your patience. And then Sterling's Makes and Adventures. Thank you for asking about swapping playlists. So basically what that means is you are making an arrangement with another creator to run a playlist of their videos, and they're agreeing to run a playlist of yours. You don't have to sit and watch every single second of every video. In this case, you're just making an arrangement to run those playlists. So you can do it when you sleep, when you eat, when you work, when you go out, in another window on a computer, on another device, or however is most comfortable for you. And the purpose is, if you have a playlist of, let's say, 2 or 4 or 8 or 10 or 20 or even more hours, and you get a lot of other creators running that playlist for you, you can imagine how your hours will really start to stack up. But the reason why I push it so much on tuberchat is because when you trade favors with another creator, you're allowing the possibility of a friendship to start and hopefully flourish as well. So you can count on people to be coming back because you've done for them, and they have also done for you. Hopefully you'll support them as well. You'll find yourself being favored by the creators that you have helped, and you will find yourself probably favoring the creators who have helped you as well. But I have lots and lots of friends now that I've gained over the last year on YouTube for that reason. I've probably swapped playlists with 100 different creators, and I still do it now, even though I'm monetized, because it allows that friendship and it allows that true support, and you can get to know other creators, and that can really help. So let me spin the wheel, and we're going to get our first channel up here. Shay's Journey, thank you so much for your membership. Again, Angels Army, I really do appreciate the support. So thank you for doing that. And I'm hoping that you're going to meet lots of new friends and family members. At 1,500 subscribers, there's obviously much to be learned from Shay's Journey, as well as entertained by. Simply Royce happens to be a silver member. So this is a creator whose channel is added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether they're here or not, but they're usually here with us anyway. So at almost 800 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer to the goal that they must have on their mind. And then Declan Fans 2020, just remember, please, the object here is always to go first. Reach out to other creators. The object behind TuberChat is that we give in order to receive, and you must be willing to give much more than you expect to receive in order to be successful, in my opinion. However, I promise you, if you can do that and be okay with it, you're going to get more out of YouTube than you planned for in the beginning. We see examples of this all the time. And then if there's any more clarification that needs to be made about swapping playlists, then I'm happy to go over that if anybody wants to talk about that, or if you feel there's any other questions I can answer. As far as the wheel, what happens here, for those of you who are new to TuberChat, after about 45 minutes to maybe an hour or so after you've been in the chat and you're meeting new friends and family members for your channel, getting new subscribers, I have a robot here called Bottissimo that helps me keep track of how the chat is going, how active everybody is, and that determines the order in which I put channels on the wheel. Once your channel is added to the wheel, I spin it, and it is random, of course, but when your name comes up, we put your channel up on the screen and talk about it for a moment if you're still here. And then Jaden Suh will look after and see who is, we'll see who is live when it's time to finish, but TuberChat will be here for at least 2 hours. So it's going to be quite a while. That's luck of the draw there. Jaden actually has school, so may not be able to stay for the whole live stream. And then Sterling's Makes and Adventures. I hope you caught my explanation about swapping playlists that I just mentioned. So please let me know. I see you're asking again, but just please let me know if you actually got what I was saying about swapping playlists. If not, I'll briefly go over it again. This is Jaden Suh. They're a channel that's back with us again and again on TuberChat since episode number 13. So I hope everybody will connect with them, and we'll get them to the 1.7K that must be on their mind right now. And then thank you so much, Georgia Bulldogs. I know how late it is for you, but thank you so much for coming in. I really do appreciate it. XVD Vines, thanks for the thumbs up as well. Yes, if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I will appreciate it. And boy, do we ever have an active chat today. Jenny O'Brien, so thank you so much for your super sticker. Jenny O'Brien happens to be a silver member, so their channel is added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether they're here or not. And Sterling's Makes and Adventures, I'm going to go over the playlist in one more second here. I just want to recognize these couple of things here. And then Life Through Our Eyes 303, thank you so much for becoming a member. I'm going to put that up on the screen in just a quick moment. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to let Jenny O'Brien just skip the wheel for today, and we'll just put that channel up right now. Like I said, as a silver member, their channel's added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, but I really do appreciate all you've done for TuberChat. Jenny O'Brien's a fellow Canadian. We actually are coming right now out of Niagara Falls, Canada. Jenny O'Brien's from around the same area, but she also supports me on my personal channel and here at TuberChat, and I see her supporting other creators as well. So I hope everybody will connect with her. She finally got that 2K that we were hoping for. Even with YouTube glitching and purging and doing all the silly stuff it's doing, we were watching Jenny's channel for the last week or two at 1.98K and just hoping we could get her over that hump of 2K. So whatever you've been doing, Jenny, you keep that up because you've obviously managed to hit your 2,000. And that I'm sure is making everybody that's connected to you proud to have you cross that mark. So Sterling's Makes It Adventures. I'm going to go over playlists, and then we're going to look at Life Through Our Eyes 303 for a moment. So when you swap playlists with another creator, you're simply making an arrangement to run a playlist of their videos, and they're agreeing to run a playlist of yours. You don't have to sit and watch every single second of every video. If you could like or comment on some, that's great, but you do whatever you can. The object is just to run it. So if you have a playlist of 2 or 4 or 8 or 10 or even more hours, and you get a lot of other creators running that playlist for you, you can imagine how your hours are really going to stack up. So swapping playlists is something that I push here on TuberChat because, first of all, you get the benefit of the hours pumping a little bit. It's the one legitimate thing we can do to speed things up. But the most important part is that you're allowing a friendship to start. Once you've traded favors with another creator, you can really start to give a friendship an opportunity to grow and hopefully flourish. And now I have lots of friends personally on YouTube from the last year. And the biggest reason is for swapping playlists, because trading favors with each other now allows a little bit of favoritism, and you'll find yourself on the receiving end of that. So Life Through Our Eyes 303, we're going to look at your channel for a minute. And I'm happy to talk more about swapping playlists if anybody wants to. If anybody wants to reach out to me personally, I'm also willing to do it. Even though I'm monetized, I do it on my personal channel because I know how important it is for everybody. And even if you're monetized, you can benefit. People are still running your ads when they're running your playlist. So Life Through Our Eyes 303 is another channel that's been with TuberChat for months and months. They've been previously featured on TuberChat. And with 1.29K actually getting very close to the 1.3. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer to that goal right now. But I haven't been on a live stream in a little while, so forgive me for that. But when I've been on a live stream with Life Through Our Eyes 303, it's always been engaging. You'll have a good time there. And from the last time I was there, I remember they are, first of all, willing to swap playlists. Secondly, they are allowing people to connect in their chat similar to the way that we do here in TuberChat. So forgive me, I'm behind in the chat again. I wanted to make sure I recognize these couple of things. Jenny O'Brien, thank you again for your super sticker. I really do appreciate that. And Life Through Our Eyes 303, thank you for your membership. Ace Flaw 1 is willing to swap playlists. And then thank you, Declan Fans 2020. Jazzy TV is in the house. Thank you so much for coming in. It's great to see you here again. And then, yeah, Kristen Welton, we've had a big weekend and a very busy day. So, Kristen, also, I have a little more freedom when it comes to what time I'm going to start working in the morning. Kristen's got to be up. So she is going to split for the night. But hopefully everybody otherwise is doing okay here. Rosazoma TV, hopefully I caught you while you were still here. I hope you heard me welcome you a little while ago. And then Sterling's Makes It Adventures. If you want to reach out to me personally, it's all one word, TuberChat on Instagram if you have that. And I'll be happy to do it with you as well, just in case you had any other questions. But it's easy stuff. Anybody can walk you through it. And once you've done it once, you'll do it as many times as you want, I'm sure. And then, forgive me, I'm behind in the chat. I know I keep saying that today. Today's a busy day. Busier than I thought for a, oh, the Ford Beautification Project. There you go. Yeah, 10:30. Yeah, for me too. And then I'm just having a look. I'm trying to scan through the chat, see if I can catch up and hopefully not have missed too much. For any, oh, JD Knight 7, thank you for coming in. That's another channel that's been with us since the beginning. Let me spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Once again, this is Life Through Our Eyes 303. They also allow people to connect in their live streams. They're willing to swap playlists, and they've been with TuberChat for several months now. They're previously featured. I forgot to take Jaden off the wheel. I'm going to have to skip that. And thank you again, Life Through Our Eyes 303, for your membership. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. And oh, I missed a channel that just came in. Rose Rogers, good to see you here. Thank you very much from Robinvale, Australia. That's quite a distance, but thank you for coming in. I really do appreciate you coming to check out TuberChat. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time and meet people one by one, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time. In Rachel's Place is another previously featured channel from TuberChat. They've been with us for months and months and months, and they do the featured channels collaboration as well as they're willing to swap playlists. They've got their 1,000 subscribers nice and locked in. Business Basics with Mr. Long, great to see you here. Thank you very much for coming in. That's another generous creator that's got a video featured on our front page. Thank you, Life Through Eyes 303. But I feel the same way about your channel. You know, if the truth is, I know we talk about it and it all sounds cliche, but we can all truly thrive together if we all do everything we can to support one another, and we know that everybody in the community is doing all they can. We are all going to flourish. The whole reason that TuberChat exists is because a year ago I found some generous creators that did not look at YouTube like competition. They said, let us help you. Let us help you move. Let's all help each other. Let's teach each other every secret that we learn, so that you know, we're all working together. Everybody's getting better as fast as we can. We can all be monetized. There's plenty to go around for everybody. So TuberChat was born out of the idea of the generosity in the community. So Life Through Eyes 303 is definitely a part of that. Thank you very much. And Night Owls, Ford Beautification Project. That's great. I'll keep that in mind, though. Oh, Shay's Journey, how you can add channels to the featured channels list. I'll talk about that in a quick second, if that's okay with everybody. Tweet it out. JD Knight 7 always tweets for us. Zach Burton, YouTuber, thank you for coming in. The Denaik Ali, thank you for coming in. Hopefully I have pronounced your name properly. This is your first time with TuberChat, so thank you for coming in, and hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time and meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. So we're going to talk about the featured channels collaboration. I'll show you how to do it in a quick second, and thank you very much, Declan Fans 2020, for the share. That's the number one reason why you're featured today. Not to mention your you've been back with TuberChat as a loyal and dedicated supporter for quite some time. So in Rachel's Place does this featured channels collaboration here. Now they're changing the way that this looks. A lot of channels have channels featured on the side like this. They're going to move them so that they're down horizontally in a row on your channel. If you don't do it yourself, they'll do it for you eventually. But the reason I talk about this all the time is because when you feature channels on your front page like this, you are saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they are saying to the YouTube algorithm and to their audience that you are worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has on both your audiences and on the YouTube algorithm. The Moody Artist is here. That's another previously featured channel from TuberChat. And not to mention a generous creator as well who always shares. They're part of our Twitter community, as is JD Knight 7. It's called YouTubers who tweet and retweet for others. And you can find that Twitter list, for those of you who are active on Twitter, right on our TuberChat Twitter page. So I'm going to show you how to add a channel to your featured channels list. We go down to our customization tab here on the left-hand side of our YouTube studio. And thank you, everybody, for the thumbs up. Yes, if you haven't already, it really does help the stream. And if you could share, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or any other social network, I'll appreciate that as well. Blood Dragon is in the house. Thanks for coming in. I hope I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. And then I wonder if I missed anything. Zach Burton. Oh, and then Ecstasy's in the house. Thanks for coming in. Okay, forgive me. So we get on to our customization tab. Now you see down here these featured sections, right? So what you can do is you can say add a section, and it's going to ask you for what you want to put here. You can put featured channels, right? Which we've already got here. And then we open it up. We say edit section contents. There's JD Knight 7 right there. There's Angel's Army. Lots of other familiar faces in the house here. We're lucky to be featured on many different channels. And Shay's Journey is right there. So since Shay's Journey is the one who asked, what I'm going to do is remove that channel. Now, all you have to do to add a channel is go over here and start searching Shay's Journey. And it will come right up. There she is at the top with 1,510 subscribers. You'll find as soon as you click that box, she's been added to the bottom of the list. So I'm just going to move it way up in the list. I don't know where it was originally. It doesn't matter. Click done. You must click publish up here in the top corner. And then what will happen is when you go back to your front page, and Life Derives 303, thank you so much for the share. The RV DJ, I hope I welcomed you a long time ago. I know you've been here for a while. And then when we go to our channel, I'll spin the wheel in another minute. We'll get another channel up here. And I should, just for those of you who are a little bit new to TuberChat, I should explain a couple more things about how things work. Here's the featured channels collaboration right here. When you click on it, or you can get to it by going to your channels tab on your page and going to featured channels, you'll see that all these channels have been added here. Sometimes when you do this, it takes a little while for it to show up when you make changes. So there's Shay's Journey right there. I'm not sure if that's where I dragged it to this time or not, but anyway, we see how to do it. So hopefully everybody finds that helpful. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Rebecca Rose is willing to swap playlists. And then, so we say a lot of silly things in the chat here because TuberChat is not a sub for sub network. That type of exact swapping of subscriptions is against YouTube's community guidelines. TuberChat is a meeting place. We're here for the purpose of meeting one another as creators with the intention of supporting each other over the long term, not just the coming days, but weeks, months, and hopefully eventually years. So we can't say I've subscribed to your channel and this and that. So we say silly things like I've been to your house, I left you a package, I want to dance with you or bake you cookies and all this other silly stuff. What it means is I've been to your channel, I've watched a video, I've left a comment, I've given a thumbs up, and I've subscribed, and now I'm waiting for you to do the same thing for me. Everybody here is expecting to subscribe to your channel after you subscribe to theirs. So once in a while, you will find a creator reaching out to you, but the best idea here at TuberChat, because we work the opposite way, is you must reach out to other creators, especially if you're brand new to TuberChat. Some of the people who've been here for many weeks or months may not go to a brand new channel until they see how you interact with everybody in the chat. They make a judgment on whether they think you're going to be a genuine creator that will support them or not, and then they will connect with you. So the best way to do that is to show them by doing it first, reaching out to other creators. And Shark Girl, thank you for coming in. Past Life Explorer, always good to see you. That's another previously featured channel from TuberChat. Shark Girl, I think you've been here before, so forgive me if I'm wrong about that, but hopefully you're feeling welcome either way. There's a lot of dynamic creators in the house, and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time and meet people one by one, follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. Scratch and Pete, PA, thank you so much for all you're doing for TuberChat, particularly, you know, welcoming people. I tend to get behind in the chat, but it really does help, so thank you. I really do appreciate it. And then Zach Burton, YouTuber, sorry, what do you mean that nothing works anymore? I'm just curious because in TuberChat we insist on Zach Burton, YouTuber. Are you talking about the wheel? Oh, okay, Shark Girl. Sorry about that. I thought I recognized your channel, but it's probably because you've got a great name, a popular looking name for your channel. But hopefully you'll meet some new friends and family members here easily. Radical Productions, always good to see you. And then, sorry, Zach Burton, if you want to just let me know, is that what you meant? Are you on the wheel? The wheel takes a little while to get added to here in TuberChat. It usually takes anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour to be added because TuberChat's quite busy these days. And I have a robot that keeps track of how active everybody is so that it helps me determine the order. This first of all, before I spin the wheel again, you've tried everything. I'm not sure what you mean, Zach Burton, YouTuber, but everybody here in the TuberChat community is here to help one another. Everybody's here to support. And so the more friends and family members you make, especially here in the TuberChat community, the more people you'll find coming back to your videos to give you comments, likes, views, hang out in your live streams, and all that other stuff. Thank you very much, Jaden Suh. I appreciate all the time you spend here. And then yeah, we'll see what Zach Burton, YouTuber, has to say. MSK Family Vlogs is a dynamic family of creators. I hope everybody will connect with this channel. If you haven't already, we'll get them a little bit closer. They're on the road to 500 right now. I know we can push them a little bit farther today, but they've got a lot of different content here, but it's all engaging, and I expect big things from this channel. You've gone to different channels, and what do you mean, Zach Burton, YouTuber? The thing is, I insist on positivity in the community here at TuberChat, and always people who are expecting to support others even more than they expect to be supported. So you'll have to make a decision as to whether TuberChat is something you want for your channel, but everybody will understand either way. Just Logging Life is a gold member, so their channel gets added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether they're here or not. But then as well, their link is dropped in the chat every 30 minutes or so by Nightbot, as we should have seen a little while ago, and we'll see likely not too long from now. There it is. So Zach Burton, YouTuber, again. So let me describe exactly the way that we connect here, just to make sure that everybody's connecting exactly the same way. And then we make sure everybody maximizes their time. I'm just here to talk for 2 hours, but the truth is the action really goes down in the chat. It's up to everybody to connect with each other. I'm just hosting a live stream so that everybody can meet each other. So the way that we connect is to visit a channel one by one. Take your time. You will meet as many people as you want in the next hour and a half or so. And what you do is simply leave a single emoji in the chat next to somebody's name to let them know that you want to connect. Then head to their channel, watch a short video in full of at least a minute long, preferably 2, 3, 4, or even 5 minutes. And then leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video that is at least a couple of full sentences so that it doesn't get held for review or caught in the YouTube spam filters. Then give the creator a thumbs up, because we should always be doing that for each other. And then subscribe to them and come back into the chat here and leave a double emoji next to their name to let them know that you've secured the connection the right way. And if you say something about the video that you watched, they'll be able to go back and find your comment easily and quickly, and then they'll be able to do the same full process for your channel, and you'll find yourself with a new subscriber. Everybody here is expecting to subscribe to your channel after you subscribe to their channel. And you'll see, as you're out connecting with other creators, you'll see familiar faces leaving comments on other people's videos the same way you will be doing. And when you're out supporting other creators, hopefully in live streams, you'll run into some familiar faces from TuberChat as well. I hope I haven't missed much in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. Professor Fox and Dr. B, good to see you here. Thank you very much. It's not necessarily reviews that I do exactly here. What TuberChat is a meeting place for you to connect with other creators. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time. And what happens with the wheel that you see spinning on the right-hand side of the screen, after about 45 minutes to an hour or so, I have a robot that keeps track of how active everybody is in the chat here. It's called Bottissimo, and that's the order in which I determine how to add channels to the wheel. When your name is added to the wheel, of course, it's random, but when I spin and your name comes up, like Unmasked Lifestyle here, then I put your channel up on the screen, and we talk about it for a moment if that's what you would like. You can ask me any questions and get me to look at particular areas of your channel if that's what you would like. And Unmasked Lifestyle has over 1,000 subscribers now. They've got it nice and locked in, but I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. This is a silver member, so their channel gets added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether they're here or not. But they're most often here with us, and I love talking about this channel because their presentation is just spectacular. So first of all, she's a dynamic creator with some great information to be entertained by and informed. But then as well, you can see by these thumbnails that I talk about every time I put this channel up that the presentation is just incredible. They also do the featured channels collaboration, and I know that they're willing to swap playlists as well. So if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists, you can simply say, I am willing to swap playlists, and other creators should reach out to you for the purpose of making those arrangements. And if you are willing to swap playlists and you see somebody say that, then please reach out to them as well. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently, of course. Country, the Yarn Ladies Closet, or sorry, Courtney. I should have known that. Courtney, the Yarn Ladies Closet. Thank you very much for coming in. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you'll meet some new friends and family members here. Again, for anybody that's brand new to TuberChat, we say a lot of silly things in the chat about baking cookies and dancing and visiting your house and leaving you a package. Specifically, it's because we are not a sub-for-sub network, and therefore we don't use the word subscribed in the chat. Most chats that you find that are similar to what we're doing here, or most live streams rather, will have the same kind of etiquette going on. So when you are visiting another channel, and especially when they're talking to you and saying they've baked cookies or they've danced with you and other stuff, then what they mean is they've been to your channel, they've watched a video, they've left a comment, they've thumbs up, and they've subscribed. And in that way, they've made sure that the connection sticks. And then Zach Burton, YouTuber. Yes, here in TuberChat, the object is we're not just subscribing to each other's channels. There's hundreds of live streams out there where you can meet lots of subscribers for your channel. But TuberChat is the strictest of them all. And the reason why, you see, we don't have any moderators. We don't really do links. And it's because I don't do anything to make anything easy on anyone here. The reason why is because then you know when you come to TuberChat, you're getting real, loyal, and dedicated supporters, people who are willing to go through the full process to support you properly. Now, the best object here in TuberChat is to give more than you expect to receive. But I promise you, if you do that, you will find yourself getting more out of YouTube in general than you planned for in the beginning. So not that it matters, but for those of you who don't already know, I happen to be a professional channel manager. I've been doing this for a few years now. I've got a couple of monetized channels of my own. I've got several monetized channels for others, and then, you know, millions of views, thousands of subscribers, and all that other good stuff. But I learn from creators of all sizes every single day. And my wish here at TuberChat is that we all share our knowledge so that while we're supporting each other, we can also make the best decisions for all of our channels so that we can truly thrive together. And then hopefully everybody is having a good time connecting. The Ford Beautification Project is ready to connect with everybody, which is perfect. Hopefully, I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as you're still active, I'm sure I'll get around to everybody. And if anybody has any questions that you think I can answer, I'll be happy to give it my best shot. And I'd love it if we keep the conversation engaging so that we can, like I said, share our knowledge and always get we can always make the best decisions for our own channel. So here's Eating with Miss P. This happens to be another silver member. So their channel is added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether they're here or not. But they happen to be an unbelievably generous supporter. They are members of both TuberChat and my personal channel. Eating with Miss P is a public speaker and a motivational one at that. Not to mention she's published a couple of books, things like that. So I hope everybody will rally around this channel. We'll get her to the 1.5K that must be on her mind right now. Like I said, this is somebody I've been on panels with her, and you'll see me in her live streams often as well. Adventures of Three Gingers. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you will find some new friends and family members here. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to everybody in the chat. Anyone that you'd like to. If you take your time and meet people one by one, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time. Rosazoma TV is still in the house. Thank you so much. And Shark Girl, like wearing new stuff. That's great. So I'm just looking at the list over here to see if I can add some names to the wheel. So I'm going to get to that right away. The RV DJ, I'm happy to get your channel up on the screen in a few moments. The Ford Beautification Project. And Ace Flaw 1. And Friday on there. And then I will look at some more channels to add to the wheel in a moment. I'll spin. We'll get another one up here. I'm going to try to move a little bit faster. The Danaik Ali, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but thank you for hanging out. And hopefully you're meeting lots of new friends and family members here. And Adventures of Three Gingers, it's great to have you here for the first time. Hopefully you'll do the same. Hopefully you'll meet some new friends and family members. When we're talking about dancing and baking and all that other stuff, it's just because this is not a sub for sub network, and that particular type of activity is very much against the YouTube community guidelines. So what we do here is TuberChat is really a meeting place. It's meant for you to meet other YouTubers of all kinds so that you can form friendships and find supporters, loyal and dedicated ones that will be back to your channel again and again and again, so that you can have the views, the likes, the comments, people hanging out in your live streams, and all the other things we need as growing YouTubers over the long term. TWTTV is in the house. Thank you so much for coming in. And yeah, hopefully everybody's doing well. This is House of X Entertainment Inc. This is a joint business channel between It's Me, Wonston, Yes Honey, and Yo, It's Your Boy Leo. And they have both been with TuberChat since the very beginning, but House of X Entertainment Inc. is a member of the channel now. But they have also got the feature channels collaboration going on. You'll find me in their live streams as often as I can be. It's Me, Wonston, Yes Honey. Actually, both of them are always spreading positivity and optimism, but they are very much loved and well-respected members, not only of the TuberChat community, but the entire small YouTuber community that we call it at large. They both stream almost daily. And then as well, they have been with TuberChat. Literally, they've been connected with me personally since before TuberChat started, and here since the beginning. And then Ford 9090, good to see you here. Yeah, 2020 is almost over. It's been an interesting year. Hopefully you're feeling welcome here. I think this is your first time in the house, so thank you for coming in. And then Shark Girl, I'll tell you what, I'll give you a little bit of a hand here. I'll put this channel up for a quick second, just so we can get a link. Let me go through filter. When you're looking for a channel and you can't find it right away, because I know Zach Burton was talking about that as well. And yeah, we don't do links here, right? The only links that we have are a couple there for our gold members, but I don't do anything to make things easy on everybody. So Shark Girl, it looks like this is yours. So I have another Shark Girl that I'm connected to. That's why I thought I recognized you. But this is your channel here. So I'm going to drop the link for everybody right now, just so that we can get to you right away. I got to get into our chat. When you are searching for a channel, you can click on that filters, and then make sure you're looking for a channel instead of like videos and all search results. YouTube is the world's second biggest search engine. And then let's see, we're back to having a couple of thumbs down today. So if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, it really does help the stream. And I'll appreciate it, of course. I know if you're on your phone, you got to turn the chat off for a second to do it, but you don't lose your place and it only takes a moment. I'll really appreciate it. So there's the link for Shark Girl, the channel that we're looking at right now. Because you're a new connection for TuberChat, I do not watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos here. I usually look for something around 10 minutes. I'll take this one here, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and I'll watch that video in full, and I will leave a meaningful, genuine comment for you. And when the while I'm watching the video, I'll give you a thumbs up, of course, and I'll subscribe. And in that way, I'll make sure that the subscription sticks. And then hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. And then Zach Burton, YouTuber, I don't like the idea of anybody being stressed out in our chat. That's not what we're here for. We're here for positivity and optimism. So if you find that this is stressing you out, you might want to like give it a try another time. And for those of you who are new to TuberChat, I'm just going to ask for a favor, not just for here in this chat, but any live streams where people are connecting the way we are here. We always keep our emojis to 1 or 2. And then as well, whenever you're going to use a number, just please spell out the numbers as words. And here's Mr. and Mrs. Anabalo, who are with us all the time here at TuberChat and extremely generous supporters. They're willing to swap playlists, even though they're monetized. And then as well, they support me on my personal channel as well as here at TuberChat. You'll pardon me for a second while I'm just looking at something in another window here. When you see me looking off to the side, it's because I got another window going. Kathy Flores, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. I believe I've seen your channel before, so forgive me if I'm wrong about that, but hopefully you're feeling welcome either way. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time and meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. So Zach Burton, YouTuber, I'm going to ask you if you don't mind to just reach out to me on Instagram at all one word TuberChat, and I'll be happy to help you. but I'm insisting only on positivity and optimism in our chat for today. So if you want to reach out to me, I'm always happy to help anybody that I can. But maybe we can talk about your specific needs if you'd like to. Again, it's all one word, tuberchat. Anybody can reach out to me anytime as well for swapping playlists and things like that. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists, you can simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat, and other creators should reach out to you for that purpose. If you see somebody say that they're willing to swap playlists and you're willing, then please reach out for that as well. And then Kathy Flores, thank you so much. So I understand if you're trying to help your boyfriend grow their channel, but the way that tuberchat works is you won't find success with people subscribing to second channels and things like that. Here, it's a meeting place. It's not exactly a sub for sub network. So what everybody's here for is to meet other creators for the purpose of supporting each other over the long term. But everybody here is running their own channels. Nobody here runs other channels for other people or tries to help and stuff like that. So I'm afraid you might not find success that way. If you want to invite them to come and have a look at what tuberchat is so that we can see if we can help them and help them grow, that's great. But it's always harder on newer people here in tuberchat because the creators that have been here for weeks and months before will hesitate before connecting to any new channel until they see how you interact with everybody in the chat first to make sure they think you're going to be genuine before connecting with you. And nobody in tuberchat will connect to a second channel. So if you, for instance, were to say like, oh, can you go and look at my boyfriend's channel? Nobody here will do that because we just typically don't do it. There's lots of sub for sub networks out there. There's lots of other channels where you might find different success that way, but tuberchat is a little bit hardcore when it comes to that. It's a very strict live stream. And for that reason, I just don't want you to waste any time. I'd love you to be able to maximize any time that you spend here. As we grow and follow more and more creators, it becomes harder and harder for everyone to support everybody that they need to as much as they all might like. So I appreciate every moment everybody spends here. I just want to make sure everybody's getting the value out of tuberchat that they're looking for. And then hopefully we can help you get the most out of your journey through YouTube. Rosuzoma TV, I'm just going to ask you if you don't mind to reach out to me on Instagram if you have it at all one word tuberchat, and I'll be happy to talk to you about swapping playlists. I can do it with you right away. I just happen to it's easier for me to deal with it off of the live stream, I'm sure you can imagine, because we're moving pretty quickly today. So there's our channel that we're talking about. Wilton Flex on them. Very cool. Thank you for coming in. Obviously, you've got some help. It's great when you have somebody supporting you that's willing to help you try to grow your channel. We're all here for that reason at tuberchat. It's not a sub for sub network, but everybody here is expecting to subscribe to your channel after you subscribe to theirs. tuberchat is a meeting place where we have loyal and dedicated supporters that are intending on helping each other so that we can all thrive together, not only in the coming days, but weeks, months, and hopefully eventually years. So if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. Jolly Pasquale, thank you very much. Yeah, tonight's a very, very late version of our live stream. Usually we're much earlier than this. This is the latest one we've done. tuberchat is always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. If anybody has questions that they think I can answer, particularly regarding tuberchat, but also regarding YouTube, I will, of course, address anything you need in the chat, whether it's swapping playlists or the way that the things work here in tuberchat, the wheel, and all that other stuff. Here's Ace Flaw 1. This is Andy, another creator that's been connected to me since before tuberchat existed and has been with us since the beginning. At 3,000 subscribers, there's much to be learned from this channel as well as entertained by, but they are a generous supporter that, like I said, has been with us for months and months. I'm going to spin the wheel and get another channel up here. Thank you very much, Declan Fans 2020. That's our featured channel for today. So I hope anybody that hasn't already connected with them will. We've got the Hoops Family Network in here as well. Forgive me, I didn't see when you came in. I didn't mean to not welcome you, but we've got you here now. The Hoops Family Network is inspirational in the creation of TuberChat. We've got a second channel as well called the Hoops Paranormal, and hopefully everybody will connect with them on that channel as well. Here's Eve Belize. This happens to be another member, but it's also a supportive creator that comes back to TuberChat again and again. They've been previously featured on TuberChat. They do the feature channels collaboration that we see there, as well as they're willing to swap playlists. So I hope everybody will help me push this channel a little bit farther, and we'll get them to the 1.2K that must be on their mind right now. And then if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I really will appreciate it. It really does help the stream. So I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a second. And it really does help, so I'll appreciate it. Shark Girl, thank you very much for your time here. Hopefully we'll see you again very soon. And pardon me while I just address something here. Anybody's free to reach out to me on Instagram. It's all one word, TuberChat, particularly if you think there's something that I need to address in the chat. And I will get back to spinning the wheel in a moment. And then, oh, there you go. The Denike Alith is willing to swap playlists even though they're monetized, which is great. It is a good idea, in my opinion, even for channels that are monetized, because when people are running your playlist, of course, your ads are running. Michael's Adventures is a creator who's extremely supportive of many other creators. That is a perfect example of somebody who understands giving more than they expect to receive. I see them swapping playlists with creators of all kinds, even though they're working on their own hours and channel right now. So Michael's Adventures is willing to swap playlists with people, but you can really get a lot accomplished by building friendships that start with a simple collaboration like that. It's one of the reasons why I push it so hard, and it is the one legitimate thing we can do to pump our hours up a little bit. Anybody's free to reach out to anybody in the chat that says they're willing to swap playlists. The only thing I ask is that everybody makes those arrangements individually and one by one. You are able to say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat, and then other creators should reach out to you, but then just please take it one by one, and you can make your arrangements here or on Instagram, on Twitter, Facebook, anywhere else that you'd like. XVD Vines, thank you so much for the kind words. Hopefully you're having a good time already. This is Black Brand Friday, another channel that I like to speak about all the time. You've got a new video up here. It says 2 days ago. I must have not noticed it yesterday, and forgive me. Black Brand Friday is here like every live stream, I think. So forgive me for not seeing this brand new video that you've got if I didn't mention it the last time you were here, but I'm happy to see that you're still putting out lots of content every week. Black Brand Friday is a dynamic creator, and I like talking about this channel because the thumbnails are just spectacular. They're bright, colorful, very clickable, obviously. And this creator is officially on the road to 1,000 subscribers. So I'm hoping everybody will rally around this channel, push them a little bit farther. I think we can get them to 940 right now, get them a little bit closer to the 1,000 that I know must be on their mind. Q and Nini Vlogs, good to see you here. Thank you so much for coming in. And hopefully everybody's having a good time connecting, meeting new friends and family members. My BS Life is here. Good to see you here. Actually, for those of you who happen to follow me on my personal channel, you'll see that I did a very quick collaboration. I'm experimenting lately with the new shorts format of videos. There's a little bit of a winning the lottery aspect to that, and I wanted to make sure that I'm giving the best information that I can when we talk about it. So I've started putting out a short video almost every day, and today's video was a collaboration between myself and my BS Life. We're both Canadians, but I happen to live in Niagara Falls, and he was visiting recently, and we managed to get a little collaboration going. So I hope everybody's, first of all, experimenting with collaborations with other creators, because that can really give your channel a boost. And then as well, I hope everybody's checking out the shorts format of videos, because you can get a lot of headway for your channel that way. Here's the Murphy family. This happens to be a silver member, so their channel is added to the screen at the beginning, or the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether they're here or not. But they are a generous creator who are also very much well respected and loved in the small YouTuber community at large. And then looks like everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members, which is great. And again, if anybody has any questions, then I'm happy to answer them to the best of my ability, of course. I'm just looking on my list to see if there's any more channels I can add to the wheel. Now, of course, the thing is here, once your name is added to the wheel, of course, it's random when I spin. But when your name comes up, then if you're still here at that time, we put your channel up on the screen and talk about it for a moment if that's what you would like. Sterling's Makes and Adventures needs to go up. El Ray PC, thank you for coming in. I think this is a new connection for TuberChat, so hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time and meet people one by one, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. And it looks like everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. I'm just looking at something in another window here. When you see me looking off to the side, Murphy family is well over 1.6 thousand subscribers. So they've got, they're well on their way. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther while they're on their road to 2K and see if we can get them a little bit closer today. TuberChat is always here, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. El Ray PC, I'm always good. Hopefully you are too. And hopefully you'll meet lots of friends and family members for your channel today. This is the Hoops Family Network coming up. They're in the chat with us as a moderator. They are inspirational in the creation of TuberChat and one of the most generous creators I have met on all of YouTube. They've become a dear friend and are doing so well, in fact, that they have split off into a second channel, which I'll show you in a moment. Costa Rica. Very cool, El Ray PC. And then again, if you just take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new subscribers. The way that we connect here at TuberChat is to leave a single emoji of any kind in the chat next to somebody's name. That lets them know that you want to connect with them. Then head to their channel, watch a short video in full of at least 1 minute long. It should be at least really 2, 3, 4, maybe even 5 minutes. And then leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video. It should be at least a couple of full sentences long so that it doesn't get held for review or caught in the YouTube spam filters. Then give the creator a thumbs up and subscribe, and come back into the chat here and leave a double emoji next to anybody's name. And what that does is let them know you've secured the connection the right way. Say something about the video that you watched so that they can turn around, find your comment easily and quickly, and then they will do the same thing for your channel. So for those of you who are new to TuberChat today, it is not a sub for sub network. TuberChat is a meeting place where you can meet other creators. You will find yourself best suited by making the first move, reaching out to other creators with the intention of supporting them first. Everybody here is expecting to subscribe to your channel after you subscribe to theirs. When you're new in TuberChat, you'll find that some of the creators who've been here for weeks or months will hesitate before connecting to a new channel. They want to see how you interact with everybody else first to make sure you're going to be genuine, and then they will consider connecting to your channel after you connect with them. And then El Rey PC speaks Spanish but can write in English. You have to forgive me because I speak only the smallest amount of Spanish, not even enough to make a full sentence. But I do appreciate you coming in, and as long as you can write in English, you should be able to meet some new friends and family members as well. The only thing I'm going to ask is we don't do any self-promotion here. So for those of you who are brand new to TuberChat, the object here is always to reach out to other creators first. We believe wholeheartedly in our community that the idea of giving much more than we expect to receive is the key to success. But I promise if you can do that and be okay with it, you will find yourself getting more out of YouTube in general than you expected in the first place. Let's look at the Hoops Paranormal for a moment. And nice to meet you as well, El Rey PC. Hopefully you'll meet some new subscribers for your channel here. The Hoops Paranormal is the second channel from the Hoops Family Network, and there's their channel right there, as well as they've got a couple of familiar faces, Michael's Adventures, who's here with us as well, and D Turner Gaming, another friendly face from TuberChat there. Hopefully I haven't missed anything in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, I should get around to everybody, but hopefully everybody's doing okay meeting new friends and family members. The Hoops Paranormal is as you would expect for a channel named this way, but they are already making some good headway with 170 subscribers. We're going to get them probably much closer to the 200 that must be on their mind very soon, and hopefully everybody will rally around this creator and subscribe to both channels. Here's Gibbery's World. This happens to be another silver member, so their channel's added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether they're here or not. But they happen to be with us most of the time. So I'm going to put this up, and I'm going to look at my list and see if I can add some more names to the wheel. And if anybody hasn't already, if you have the ability to share the stream out, I will appreciate it, whether it's on your community tab if you have one, or Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network. And if you haven't already given a thumbs up, I really will appreciate that also. And it really does help the stream. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but it only takes a moment. You don't lose your place. And like I said, it really does help, so I'll appreciate it. And then, yeah, the Hoops Family Network, hopefully you'll get your 200 anytime soon. I don't know if we can get you there this weekend. We're here tonight. We're here tomorrow at a much, much, much earlier time. TuberChat's always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But I don't see any reason why we can't get you at least another 10 or 20 in the next day or two. And then the Ford Beautification Project is on their way to 100, which is great. Oh, there you go. And my BS Life, I hope everybody will rally around this channel and congratulate them because they are in review right now. We'll be expecting them to be monetized within a couple of days. What I've found so far from the last several channels that have been monetized, and let me know, they went into review at some point at the beginning of the weekend, usually Thursday or Friday, and by Tuesday morning they were monetized. So I hope that's the case for yourself, but it's really, really, really good news. My BS Life is a creator that I've collaborated with personally. I actually put a video up, a simple short video of us today, but they're another generous supporter. So, oh, I'm missing a channel here. Martin Magic Videos, good to see you here. Forgive me, I may not have welcomed you when you first came in. You might have slipped by me there, but thank you for coming in. The RV DJ is still driving home, still here, but driving home, which is cool. I've got your channel on the wheel now. And then, yeah, hopefully everybody's doing okay, meeting lots of friends and family members. Very, very cool. I'm happy for Brad from My BS Life to be uh, in review for monetization. Gibri's World has over 70 subscribers on the road right now to 100, but I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. Like I said, they are a silver member and a supporter of the channel, so I hope everybody will subscribe to this channel and get them a little bit closer to the 80 that must be on their mind right now. Ford Beautification Project is about to hit 100. Let's see how close they are right now. Ford Beautification Project has 75 right now, so I don't see any reason why we can't get this channel to 80 or very close to it right now. And Jolly Pasquale's going to be back with us soon. I hope everybody's seen that channel because I always am extremely entertained by their videos. The Ford Beautification Project, like I said, is getting very close to 80. I think we can do that probably today. TuberChat will be here for another hour or as long as everybody wants. And then as well, we're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday for approximately 2 to 2.5 hours, sometimes 3 hours. The RV DJ just made it home, which is good news. Thank you so much. And let me see if I can add another couple of names to the wheel. I'm just looking at what we've got up there already. For the Love of Lily's already there. Rebecca Rose. Is Rebecca Rose still with us? Oh, Past Life Explorer. Yes, of course, is willing to swap playlists. So Past Life Explorer, for sure. I think I saw you say that you made your hours, right? Maybe you named a live stream or I saw a post from you. But I also saw a tweet today that said that you slipped below the 700. So hopefully we're getting you back over that number right now. Yeah, Rosazoma TV's on the wheel. Okay, let me spin. We'll get another channel up here, and then I'll think about adding some more names to the wheel. Here's Mr. Fulton Mraz. They have got an America's Got Talent audition coming up this coming Saturday, 6 days from now. Mr. Fulton Mraz is an extremely supportive creator. They are very much loved and well respected in the small YouTuber community at large. With 1.65K right now. They are a member both of my personal channel and they are a gold member here on TuberChat, which means that their channel gets added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether they're here or not. And their link is dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so in the chat, as we have seen. So I hope everybody will support this channel. As like I said, they are a gold member of TuberChat, but they are very much loved and well respected throughout not only the TuberChat community, but the small YouTuber community that we call it at large. The only reason we use that term is because it's so popular. If I made a channel that was called the Creator Connection Network, nobody would show up. But because the search term for small YouTuber is so big, we just say that. Sterling's Makes and Adventures, you're on the wheel. You've been on the wheel for a little while, I think. A few minutes. But it's there right now. Martin Magic Videos, very cool. I've got you on Instagram already, which is perfect. Okay, pardon me while I just look at a couple of quick things here. Anybody can reach out to me if you feel there's something I need to address in the chat. I'm always here at TuberChat, all one word, on Instagram. So Mr. Fulton Mraz, once again, like I said, is a gold member. Hopefully everybody will connect to them. I'm spinning the wheel, and there you go. Sterling Makes an Adventures. Just luck of the draw there. So I had your name on the wheel for, I don't know if it was 10, 15, or 20 minutes or so, but your channel's up to have a look at right now on the screen. For those of you who are new to TuberChat, you'll notice by the stories that I tell about the channels that come through the chat, and particularly the ones that I put on the screen, how dedicated and loyal our supporters are here. So since this is a new connection for TuberChat, I do not watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. But what I will do is take one of your latest videos. I'll take part 1 of your challenge here and add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream, I will go through my watch later list in the next 24 hours. I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, of course, and I'll subscribe to you. And in that way, I'll make sure that our subscription sticks. Hopefully, you're subscribed to TuberChat now and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday so that we can meet different creators around the world in different time zones. We move the times around a little bit. And then once monetized, I haven't heard of a channel being demonetized yet for slipping below the hours. But the truth is your channel, particularly yours, should be strong enough now that it doesn't matter. It's not like you're going to slip. Just keep posting, keep doing what you're doing, and you'll be fine. But like I said, I haven't heard of a channel being demonetized just for slipping. But the best idea, we're always aiming for, let's say 1,000 subscribers. So aim for 1,100. You're aiming for 4,000 4,000 watch hours. Aim for 5,000. But on both of my personal channels, which is TuberChat and my Kevin K channel, I have by the time I hit 4,000 subscribers, I can't think today. By the time I hit 4,000 watch hours, I actually hit 5,000 about a week to 2 weeks later anyway, because the momentum was so great. So keep that up. And then Martin Magic Videos, you have less followers. And I'm just curious what you mean by that. And then Adrienne Villanueva Vlog says, absolutely, everyone keep pushing your videos out. And yeah, keep uploading so your watch hours don't go down. Even if you don't make your year, that I know a lot of people are making a big deal. Like, you worry about the anniversary date. It really doesn't matter because you either make it or you don't. The only difference is if you don't make 4,000 watch hours in 365 days, you start to lose the hours from the videos that were uploaded and viewed 366 days ago. So what happens is every day you might lose hours, but the truth is your channel a year after should be doing much, much better. You should be gaining. So the gain you're making should be more than the loss you're experiencing. Most creators don't have to worry about that. But like I said, it doesn't matter. When you eventually get there anyway. It's your girl, Mika. Thank you for coming in. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's your first time with TuberChat, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house, and everybody's willing to connect. So please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time and meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time. I'll add some more names to the wheel in a moment. For the Love of Lily is another new connection for TuberChat. So what I'm going to do is take one of their latest videos. And then Adrienne Villanueva Vlogs is already monetized. Very, very cool. I'm going to take your latest video, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, in the next 24 hours, I'll go through my watch later list. I will watch that video in full. I will leave you a meaningful, genuine comment. I will give you a thumbs up. We should always be doing that for each other. And I will subscribe. And in that way, I'll make sure the subscription sticks. Hopefully, you're also subscribed to TuberChat now, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Hopefully everybody's doing okay. For those of you who are brand new to TuberChat, the object here is always to go first. The best success you're going to have is by reaching out to other creators with the idea of supporting them first. Then they will come back to you. Here in TuberChat, everybody is expecting to subscribe to your channel after you subscribe to theirs. So let's look at Rosazoma TV and see what they've got going on for us today. First thing I'm going to do is put your bell on. I put the bells on for all channels. And we'll have a look at your latest videos here and just see what's going on. So 13 hours ago, 15 hours ago, 14. You're actually doing great for posting frequently, obviously, right now. And then other than that, hopefully everybody's having a good time connecting. MSK Family Vlogs, hopefully you're having a good night as well. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as you're still active in the chat, I will get around to everybody, of course. Adrienne Villanueva Vlogs is reaching out to swap playlists. If anybody in the chat is willing to swap playlists, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists, and other creators should reach out to you for the purpose of making those arrangements. And if you see somebody mention that and you're willing, then please reach out to them as well. Yeah, Michael's Adventures, thank you for the kind words. Let me see what I can do about adding more channels to the wheel here. It looks like everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. I have a robot that keeps track of how active everybody is, and that's how I determine the order in which I add channels to the wheel. You see if Rebecca Rose ever came back, or if it was Rebecca Rose might still be with us. Sorry, I should have had you on the wheel already, along with JD Knight 7. Little Ruby's Daycare Encounters, are you still here? Let's have a quick look. I'm not sure. Little Ruby's Daycare, just let me know if you're still here. TWT TV is back with us again and again. I wonder if Adventures of Three Gingers is still here. Rebecca Rose is here. Sorry, I should have had you on the wheel already, but I've got you on the wheel now. I was looking for Adventures of Three Gingers. I'm not sure if they're still here. And okay, so let me spin. We'll get another channel on the screen, and then we'll see what's happening. Rebecca Rose is here all the time, but she also has some fantastic cover songs. I've managed to catch a couple popular stuff, and she does a great job. Here's JD Knight 7. Oh, Ruby's is here. Okay, thank you. And JD Knight 7 is another creator that's been with TuberChat since the very beginning. Adventures of Three Gingers is still here. Thank you, Hoops family, for pointing them out. I will make sure that they get onto the wheel right now. Martin Magic Videos is still here. Very cool. So the way that the wheel works, for those of you who are brand new to TuberChat, I have a robot here called Bottissimo, and this keeps track of how active everybody is in the chat. So that's how I determine how everybody gets onto the wheel. But it's not just about the time you're here. You must be active in the chat, meeting new friends and family members and things like that. Once you're added to the wheel, of course is random, but once I spin and your name comes up, then we put your channel on the screen and talk about your channel for a moment, if that's what you would like. And then, good, okay. Adventures of Three Gingers came over from the Hoops Family Network, so thank you very much for coming and visiting TuberChat. Lily's Crochet, aka Lisa, it's actually your turn to be on the wheel. I would have come to you next, but it's good to see you're still here. JD Knight 7 has been with TuberChat probably since the beginning. They do a lot of sharing, particularly on Twitter, and we have a special Twitter list that contains a handful of different YouTubers that come through TuberChat, and we list it as TuberChat stars. They are YouTubers who tweet and retweet for others. So if you use Twitter and are active there, you can find a list of what I think now is beyond 30 creators that have either tweeted or retweeted for TuberChat. And then the RV DJ still here. I've got you on the wheel. You've been on the wheel for a while. So that's the thing about the wheel. It's random, right? Sometimes people get on right away. Sometimes it takes a little while, but it adds suspense and hopefully some fun to the live stream while we do this. I used to put every single channel on the screen, but that was when TuberChat started many, many months ago. We used to have 20, 30, maybe 40 channels come through in an hour to an hour and a half period. But now TuberChat is much, much busier, and it's not uncommon for us to have 100 different channels come through in a 2.5 to 3 hour period. So it's too much to put every channel on the screen. So what we do is my robot helps me keep track, and then we put everybody on the wheel. The wheel adds some suspense, and then, like I said, hopefully it's a little bit fun. Gibbery's World is here. That's another silver member. So their channel was added to the wheel at the beginning of the live stream as always, whether they're here or not. But again, they're here now. We looked at their channel earlier today. Poetically Yours by Javier Santa Maria. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully everybody's having a good time connecting, meeting new friends and family members. I was just talking about Rebecca Rose because recently I've seen this Taylor Swift cover video that I specifically wanted to see. But look at the views on some of these things, right? And look at this Ariana Grande that I just had a look at not too long ago. So I'm hoping that we're going to see more content from you, Rebecca Rose. With 6,000 subscribers, you're just doing spectacularly. And we'd love to see more content because, like I said, she does a really, really good job. And, I'm always drawn to musicians and stuff like that. Oh, that's okay. Martin Magic Videos. You do not have to subscribe. You do not have to super chat or be a member to get onto the wheel or the screen. But in the case of super chats and memberships, we just let them skip the line so that they get onto the wheel or onto the screen right away. Am I doing something wrong here? Oh, Rebecca Rose. Oh my God. Please don't tell me that with your channel, I have made the biggest mistake in all of my time. Oh my goodness, I am so unbelievably sorry. Rebecca Rose, that is unbelievable. For the last, I don't know how many times I have talked about your channel. I've had the wrong channel on the screen. I'm so sorry. I don't know if I have two Rebecca Rose or if I connected to that other channel by mistake. But you do see that our Rebecca Rose that's with us right now, are they spelled exactly the same way? They're spelled exactly the same way. That's interesting. So forgive me for that. Not that I want to make excuses. I should know by the avatar when I look at your avatar that was not you. I'm so sorry. But I'm glad we're having a chance to look at your channel right now. But actually, it looks like you've got some serious action going on here anyway because your thumbnails are engaging. You've got over 100 subscribers already. And hopefully we can push you a little bit farther. I am, as embarrassed as you would imagine anybody should be. But I'm very happy that you're here, and please forgive my mistake there. And I appreciate your patience, but I'm glad that we get a chance to look at this channel. What I'm going to do, just to make sure everybody gets to this, is I'm just going to drop a link for Rebecca Rose right now. And make sure everybody has an easier time connecting to you for today. And I will be cautious to make sure I don't make that mistake again. But thank you so much, especially for the time that you spend here. As we grow and follow more and more channels, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as we all might like. But I appreciate every moment that everybody spends here in TuberChat. So unfortunately, it looks like what may have happened over the last several live streams, like I said, Rebecca Rose seems to be here all the time, often. It's very possible that I'm either connected to two Rebecca Roses, which is possible. TuberChat's subscribed to thousands of channels now. But I may have put the wrong channel up several times already. So Rebecca Rose, unfortunately, may have missed a couple of connections that should have come through. So I hope everybody will help me out right now and rally around this channel. And let's see if we can get her, especially over 110. That must be on her mind right now. And we'll give her a little bit of a kickstart on the road to 200. I'm going to drop the link in the chat from my personal channel one more time, just to make it easy on everybody to find that channel. And I will appreciate it as a personal favor from everybody for helping make up for the loss that Rebecca might have missed just by not getting subscribers to the right channel there. So, Lily's Crochet, aka Lisa, let's see what you got going on for us today. Let's crochet. Lily's Crochet, aka Lisa, is a new connection for TuberChat. So I do not watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'll do is take one of your latest videos here, add it into my watch later list. I usually look for something around 10 minutes. I will add it to I've added it to my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, in the next 24 hours, I'll go through my watch later list. I will watch that video in full. I will leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that shopping video. I will give you a thumbs up. Of course, we should always be doing that for each other. And I will subscribe. And in that way, I'll make sure that the subscription sticks. And then hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat as well. And you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Let's spin. Let's get another channel. And Life Through Our Eyes 303, thank you so much for the thumbs up. Thank you, Scratch and Pete, for reminding everybody to thumbs up as well. And yeah, Rebecca Rose, I'm hoping that we can give you a little bit of a boost now. Little Ruby's Daycare Encounters is another channel that's been back with TuberChat since finding us. So let's see what you have got going on for us today. This must be my second time having your channel up here, so I will get your bell on right now. And let's just see what you got going on for videos. One of the things I like about putting videos up on the screen right here is that I get to know the channels a little bit better. So hopefully every time you're here, I'm promoting you a little bit better than I did the last time. You've got a video here with 4,000 views. That's interesting. Another with 2,000 here. I hope you're watching your analytics so that you can see what it is, not necessarily that you do wrong, but what you do right that makes some of these videos fly. You got another one here from a week ago that's got 1.3K, which is really good. Interesting stuff. I'm looking forward to getting to know your channel a little bit better. But 296 subscribers. There's no reason that we can't get this channel up to over 300 right now. And I hope everybody will subscribe to this channel. Like I said, this is another channel that's been back with TuberChat since finding us just a short time ago. Martin Magic Videos is still here. Ecstasy is still here. Good to see you here. And then, no, Rosuzoma TV. Did we not? What happened? Did we look at your channel or not? I thought that did I delete your channel for some reason, or did we put it up and I'm losing my mind again and maybe I can't remember looking at it? Let's spin. Let's get another channel up here and see what's happening. I got Rose's Oma TV. I'll know when I pull it up if we've seen it already. I didn't mean to skip you. I don't know what I did. Maybe I accidentally, when I was cutting pasting, I put somebody's channel up there because I thought I've had you on the wheel for a little while now. So forgive me for that. I certainly didn't mean to skip you. Rose's Oma TV's been here for a while today. Here's Scratch and Pete PA. This happens to be a dedicated moderator for TuberChat, but one of the most supportive creators that I see out in the YouTube streets, as we like to call it. Scratch and Pete, formerly known as PA, is always supporting other creators, is a generous creator. They've got a shout out video here that's featured on our front page. And then hopefully we're going to see some more activity from this channel. I'm just curious, Scratch and Pete, any word on another video? I pushed like this because I want to be promoted. I want to be promoted. I want to be motivational. I want to push you to see if you're going to get more content moving as fast as you can. And then RVDJ working on returns now. Very cool. And then hopefully for those of you who are a little bit newer to TuberChat, just remember the best idea here in these live streams is to make the first move. Everybody's expecting to subscribe to your channel after you subscribe to theirs. Now, of course, if that's the case, some people will connect to you right away. But what you'll find is that the longer channels have been members of TuberChat, like meaning subscribers and in our live streams regularly, they will hesitate before connecting to newer channels because they want to see how you interact with everybody else and get to know you first. Make sure that you're probably going to be genuine before they take the time to connect with you. And then thank you very much. My BS Life, I really do appreciate that. I'm sure you did, but hopefully you saw our collaboration short video this morning. I've been experimenting with those. And we'll see Brad from My BS Life again soon, a fellow Canadian. And yeah, where I am, it is getting late. It's about 1:45. I'm in the Eastern time zone in Niagara Falls, Canada, and My BS Life is about 4 hours away, 5 maybe in Ottawa, Canada as well. Glassy Cookery, good to see you here. I think this is a new connection for TuberChat, so hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to any creators you'd like to at all. If you take your time and meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. Jolly Pasquale's back in the house. I'm going to spin. We'll get another channel up here. Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder is in the house. That's the original channel that is now responsible for Kid Wonder's gaming and live stream. Here's Adventures of Three Gingers right now. This is a friend of Hoops Family Network. The Hoops Family Network is inspirational in the creation of TuberChat, and it's the reason why it exists is because they started introducing me to many, other generous creators. But Amanda from the Hoops Family Network is one of the most generous that I've met. So Adventures of Three Gingers happens to be a friend of theirs. It's a new connection for TuberChat. So what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos. I usually look for something around 10 minutes if I can find it. I'd like to give you a few minutes of watch time. Let's say I'll take this 9-minute one here, Putt-Putt Golf Slideshow, and I'll add that into my Watch Later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my Watch Later list, and I will watch that video in full. I will give you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that Putt-Putt video. I'll give you a thumbs up, and I will subscribe, and then that way I'll make sure the subscription sticks. Hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat now and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder, thanks for the like and for the share. And then Sterling's Makes and Adventures. I always set up the live streams in advance so that you can be notified of individual ones if you'd like to. So tomorrow's is already set. It's on our front page. I believe, why don't I have a quick look? The RVDJ, I just can't remember whether, sometimes I move the times around a little bit. We'll get to the RV DJ in a quick second. Let's see what time we are tomorrow. Tomorrow is at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So you'll see it's right there. Here's the RV DJ. This is, I think, just the second time I've had your channel on the screen, although I feel like maybe it's 3 or 4. But anyway, we've got your bell on now, so we can be notified about your videos as well. What I was about to ask for from everybody is if you have the ability to share the stream out, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I'll appreciate it, of course. And the thumbs up really does help the stream. We should always be doing that for each other, but if you would do it for TuberChat right now, I will appreciate it, of course. And then, yeah, so the RV DJ is back with us again, but I've got your bell officially on now. I put bells on for all channels. The second time you're here, the first time is just to connect. The second time you're here, your bell goes on. Sterling's Makes and Adventures is willing to swap playlists, and then Adventures of Three Gingers. My pleasure having your channel up there. I'm glad to introduce it to everybody, and I look forward to getting to know it a little bit better. And then Classy Cookery, thank you for the thumbs up. I really do appreciate that. The Denaik Ali, thank you very much. I hope I'm pronouncing that right again. And then thank you for the share. I really do appreciate that. It helps push TuberChat a little bit farther into the algorithm so that we can get found easier and meet more and more creators. Only the second time I've had the channel on the screen, the RV DJ, I wasn't sure. But either way, now we've got your bell on, so I'm looking forward to catching more from you. Raf's Kitchen, good to see you here. I think this is your first time with TuberChat, so forgive me if I'm wrong about that, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time and meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. Ashley's Life is in the house. I feel like I didn't welcome you. You must have slipped by me there, but thank you for coming in again. I'm just having a look at what else I could do for adding names to the wheel. Martin Magic Videos can be added here now. Rosazoma TV is still waiting. The Denaik Ali. We didn't look at your channel already, did we? I got to make sure. Forgive me for not being sure whether I put your channel up already. The Moody Artist we're going to look at. That's a previously featured channel from TuberChat as well. PWT TV is already there. I'll leave that there for now. Let me spin. We'll get another channel up on the screen. And hopefully we'll get the RV DJ a little bit closer to the 470 that must be on their mind right now, and a little bit closer while they're on the road to 500. Here's TWT TV right now. And you've put out a video just 2 weeks ago, a month ago. So I hope we're going to see some more content from you. But this is a channel that's been back with TuberChat again and again since finding us. Food, travel, culture, and music. But they're also active on some of the social networks. Hopefully everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. Oh, thank you, the Moody Artist. Okay, that's a previously featured channel, but unfortunately, okay, they're going to hop out, which is cool. I appreciate every moment everybody spends here, so thank you very much. And then, yeah, Martin Magic Videos, we're going to have a look at your channel as soon as the wheel lands in your favor. So the way that the wheel works, of course, is it takes a little while to get on the wheel these days, usually 45 minutes to an hour, sometimes longer. TuberChat's quite busy. But what happens is, as long as you're active in the chat, it's not just about how long you're here. It's when you're meeting new friends and family members and things like that. I have a robot that helps me keep track of this stuff. You get added to the wheel. The wheel's random. When I spin and your name comes up, if you're still here, we put your channel up on the screen and talk about it for a moment. And then there you go, the RV DJ on the road to 500. Raf's Kitchen, hopefully you're doing okay, and hopefully you will meet some new friends and family members. Like I said, just follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen. Particularly the way that we connect here is to leave a single emoji in the chat next to somebody's name, let them know you want to connect with them, then head to their channel and watch a short video in full of at least 1 minute long, preferably 2, 3, 4, or 5 minutes, and then as well leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. It should be at least a couple of full sentences so that it doesn't get held for review or caught in the YouTube spam mail. Yeah. And then X to C, when people are visiting your channel, they'll come across your video. So just be careful here. We don't do a lot of self-promotion. So you're okay right now. It's cool. Like if you have a new video, you know, people will end up seeing that anyway. The object here is everybody's expecting to support your channel, and you'll get some of that anyway. Thank you, Martin Magic Videos. And then, okay, so let's get another, let me spin. I'll get another channel up here. Okay, thank you, Adrian Villanueva Vlogs. Thank you very much. We'll see. Okay, Rosazoma TV. Now I'm going to see what happened. Did I skip your channel before, or am I putting it up for the second time? I don't know what happened. I must have accidentally cut it off the wheel. Find out right now, but you've been waiting a while. Uizzy Kaki, thank you for coming in. This must be your first time with TuberChat, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. We did look at your channel, Rosazoma TV. We did look at it a little while ago. Let me spit and move on quickly here. Yeah, Uizzy Kaki, hopefully you're feeling welcome. There's a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time and meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. So let me just get... is Ace Flaw 1 still in the house? And then I don't think they are, but just for the sake of saying, if there's anything anybody feels I need to address in the chat, then you can reach out to me at all one word tuberchat on Instagram. I try to be attentive of it, if that makes sense. And then let me know if anything's up that I can help with. Okay. Martin Magic Videos. I got to match the avatar here. There it is. It's the first one that comes up. Hopefully everybody's having an easy time finding this channel. So because you're a new connection for TuberChat, I am going to take one of your latest videos because I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So I'll take one of your videos here. I usually look for something about 10 minutes long. Your videos are much shorter, but I'll see if I can find something. Here, 6 minutes. I'll take this. And what this will allow me to do, I've put it in my watch later list. After the live stream today, in the next 24 hours, I'll go through my watch later list. I will watch that video in full. I will leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. And I will give you a thumbs up. Of course, we should always be doing that for each other. And I will subscribe. And in that way, I'll make sure the subscription sticks. And then hopefully you're also subscribed to TuberChat now and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. I'm just going to add another couple of names to the wheel here. It's your girl Maka and Jolly Pasquale. We'll spin, we'll get another channel up here, and then we'll see what's happening. We're going to look at Adrienne Villanueva vlogs. I hope she's still here. She was just about to leave. And then Louizy Kaki. Here in TuberChat, typically you're going to find the best success by reaching out to other creators first. Everybody's expecting to subscribe to your channel after you subscribe to theirs. When you're brand new to TuberChat, a lot of the people who are here every week or once in a while will not come to your channel until they see how you interact with everybody in the chat first to determine whether they think you're going to be genuine or not. And then they'll connect with you. So the best idea is to show them by going first. So you visit a channel, watch a video, leave a comment and a like, subscribe to them, then come back here and let them know that you've done that, and then they will turn around and do the same for you. TuberChat is a very strict live stream, but we have lots of loyal and dedicated supporters here. And as I tell stories about the channels that come through the chat, and particularly the ones I put on the screen, you'll hear the stories and understand the kind of loyal and dedicated supporters you can expect to meet here. Battlefield Tampa TV, good to see you here. I think this is your first time with TuberChat, so hopefully you're feeling welcome. You've got a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time and meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with the some new friends and family members for your channel in no time. Forgive me. So Adrienne Villanueva vlogs also does a lot of live streaming. She allows people to connect the way that we do here in TuberChat, but she's an engaging creator, and I always hear good things about everybody hanging out with her. You can see how many friends have been reaching out to her. That's what I talk about. So forgive me, because I'm taking Adrienne's story and turning it into a promotion for TuberChat, but this is what I mean when I talk about the community that gets built around creators and the friendships that get built. You can see the people who Adrienne's been talking about. She was trying to leave about 15 or 20 minutes ago, it feels like already, and people kept on reaching out to her. But this is what happens. TuberChat is a meeting place. And not that everybody necessarily met Adrienne here in TuberChat, but some people have. And the idea for you is you can meet different creators here in TuberChat, and you will find friendships start to grow and flourish as you support other creators. There's lots of different things we can do. We can swap playlists with each other. We can simply support each other's videos, hang out in each other's live streams. And that's one of the best parts about the things that we do here on YouTube, is finding support within the community for each other. So when you're hanging out in somebody's live stream and you see familiar faces, or when you're out right now connecting and you see other people that you know are in the chat right now leaving comments on the same videos you're leaving comments on and stuff like that, it's a great thing to see, and you get the idea of what's going on here. DMB Mafia, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. And Martin Magic Videos, thank you very much. We will see you hopefully the next time. And then it looks like everybody's doing okay. So let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. But I hope everybody will help Adrienne Villanueva vlogs get to the 1.33K that they're looking for right now. And like I said, you'll have a good time hanging out in their live streams if you can catch one. So I hope you'll subscribe to this channel. Consider putting the bell on so you don't miss them, and I will likely see you in a live stream with Adrienne very soon. Let's look at It's Your Girl Maka. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. This is a new connection for TuberChat. I do not watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos. I'll take this 9-minute one here, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list in the next 24 hours. I will watch that video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video, and then I will give you a thumbs up, and I'll subscribe, of course, and in that way I'll make sure the subscription sticks. And hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat as well now, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. I'm just getting another couple of channels onto our reel right now. I'll spin and we'll get another channel up on the screen and see what's happening for today. D&B Mafia, good to see you here. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. Like I said, there's lots of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time and meet people one by one and follow the instructions you see at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time. Here's Jolly Pasquale. So the 69 subscribers, I know we could get them to 70 right now. I'd love to push them a little bit farther. It'd be wonderful to see them hit that milestone that they must be looking towards, the 100. They're officially on that road, and I'd love to see them get there. I talk about this channel all the time because I have watched a couple of these videos again and again. One of them I've watched over and over. This Bop into, I don't know how many times I've seen it, but hopefully everybody will subscribe to this channel, because this is a creator that not only is dynamic but is extremely entertaining. Not to mention they do a great job editing their videos. The thumbnails are great as well. So I hope everybody will have a look at this channel, and of course consider putting the bell on. We'll get them to 70 hopefully right now, and then move them a little bit closer on that road to 100. Hopefully everybody's having a good time connecting, meeting new friends and family members. And thank you, Little Ruby's Daycare Encounters. We'll see you next time. Adrienne, thank you for the time you've spent. If you're still here, have a good night. This is the latest live stream that we've done. We typically do them a little bit earlier. Tomorrow is going to be much earlier at 1 p.m. Eastern. And like I said, we're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. We just move the times around. Here's Classy Cookery. Let's have a look at your channel and see what you got going on for us. Classy Cookery is right here. So they've got the featured channels collaboration going on. I'm not sure if these are friends of yours or just channels that you like that you've got in the featured channels collaboration. I talk about this all the time. And you are a new connection for TuberChat. Washington County News Station, Utah. Good to see you here. Pepsi time. Today's Fresca time. I don't know how many of you can't see the can because of the green screen. But yeah, today I'm on Fresca. I got to stop doing that. See, now I got to go buy another Pepsi. That's action in the chat there. Thank you, Washington County News Station, Utah. Likes to buy me Pepsi. But I will make sure I get one of those tomorrow. So thank you very much for that. But it's good to see you here. And Classy Cookery. So I'm going to take one of your latest videos. I'll take your latest one here, Super Moist Eggless Chocolate Cake, and I'll add it into my Watch Later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my Watch Later list and I will watch that video in full. I'll leave a meaningful, genuine comment for you related to the content of this chocolate cake video. I will give you a thumbs up, of course, and I will subscribe, and in that way I'll make sure that the subscription sticks. So hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat now and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. So you do not have to super chat or be a member to get put onto the wheel or the screen, but in the case of super chats and memberships, we just let them skip the line and get onto the wheel or the screen right away. So Washington County News Station, Utah, thank you again for your super chat. I really do appreciate it. We've got you up on the screen now, but this is a creator that's been back with TuberChat again and again since finding us quite some time ago. Lift to Eat is here. Thank you very much, and thanks for the thumbs up. And Lift to Eat. TuberChat's fun. So here's the thing. Nobody likes a thumbs down on their videos. I promise. I don't like it any more than anybody else does, especially on my personal channel. But You have to be happy when a channel gets to the point that you start getting thumbs down on almost every video that you put up, because it means that you've got a big enough fan base, a big enough following, and things are moving along. So we've gotten to that point. We don't get thumbs down on every single live stream, but it almost does happen. But now more than ever, thumbs up are more important for everybody. And I hope that everybody here is always giving a thumbs up for each other. I know that we have to be reminded sometimes. Even I have to be reminded, especially if I'm on a phone, because you have to turn the chat off to do it. You don't lose your place. It only takes a second, but it really does help. And by giving as many thumbs up as you can get extensions for Chrome that do it for you automatically and stuff like this. You help other creators' averages stay high. So there's nothing wrong with getting a couple of thumbs down on videos, as long as, the ratio is okay. And I know the evil things that are out there. There's haters and there's people who will thumbs down just for the fun of it and use multiple accounts. And it's an evil I don't like to talk about. But I know that it's out there. So what I wished for us here, especially in the tuberchat community, is always to be mindful of that and hopefully remember to always, always, always be giving each other thumbs up as much as possible so that we can help keep everybody's averages up. It really does matter for the live streams. It's that means you made it. That's the thing, Lift to Eat. When you get to the point that you have haters, you've achieved another level. So it's another milestone, if you want to look at it that way. And there you go. Yeah, DMB Mafia. One of the things I like to say about thumbs down when they're at least at a reasonable ratio is at least they cared enough. You know what I mean? Because love and hate are not necessarily opposites. So there you go. Yeah, DMB Mafia, it's still a view, and it's probably going to turn into a lot of views, because if you actually get a hater, if it's not somebody that comes in and spams and does all that kind of stuff, you might just have a stalker, like a lurker, somebody who comes by. So you might be getting watch hours from that person. And what a lot of people don't understand is that every interaction helps the creator in some way, because like I said, you're telling the algorithm that you cared enough to give a thumbs down instead of not caring at all and just taking off and never coming back to the channel. So I'm Classy Cookery says I'm absolutely right. Not necessarily. It's just an opinion. I am in a position, luckily, where I'm able to just laugh at this stuff because tuberchat doesn't do too badly right now. But we literally have got to the point that almost, not everyone, but almost every live stream gets one or two. Anyway, Poetically Yours by Javier Santa Maria is here. Hopefully everybody will rally around this channel, get them a little bit closer to the 830 that must be on their mind today, and a little bit closer on that road to 900. It's a wonderful place to be because you know that you're just a step away from the magic 1K that we're all looking for. Let's have a look at DMB Mafia. So I'm going to put your channel on the wheel right now. But typically what happens is when you're here in tuberchat, it takes about 45 minutes to an hour, sometimes even longer, to get onto the wheel. I have a robot that keeps track of how active everybody is. It's not just about how long you're here, but how much you're interacting with everybody else, meeting new friends and family members for your channel and this and that. But eventually it becomes time for me to put your channel on the wheel. The wheel's random. When I spin it, and your name comes up, if you're still here, we put your channel on the screen and talk about it for a moment if that's what you would like. And then your channel highlighted. Sterling's Makes and Adventures. We looked at your channel earlier. We had your channel on the screen. Poetically Yours by Javier Santa Maria says, honestly, they didn't even know they could get anywhere near 1,000 with a channel centered on poetry. And you know what the funny thing is about, well, just that particular thing in my own mind. So I find that within the tuberchat community particularly, a lot of people are drawn to artists of all kinds. So I consider poetry art. But, you know, when people are putting work out into the world, especially stuff that takes either skill or talent, I find that people are very much drawn to it. So it's no surprise to me. Now, forgive me, because I believe almost any channel can get, especially to 1,000 subscribers. I tend to believe that any channel that wants to can get to 10,000 subscribers. 100 is another story because it takes time, right? You don't often see a channel go from 0 to 100,000 in a year or anything like that. It can take years and stuff like that. Not for everybody, but you know what I'm saying, I'm sure. But I just find that channels like this, a lot of people will be drawn to because, like I said, it takes either skill or talent to accomplish certain things. And I'm sure everybody who's coming through your channel is probably enjoying it. But you got a lot of content here. You're posting very consistently, twice a week, it looks like, maybe even more often than that. So that's great. As long as you keep that up, your channel's going to keep growing. I'm sure you're going to do fantastically. But I appreciate the time that you spend here at TuberChat. As we grow and follow more and more channels, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as we all might like. So I appreciate every moment everybody spends here at TuberChat. Let's look at the Nike Alley. Or sorry, the Denike Alley. I'm pronouncing that wrong. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right in the first place. I hope so, but this is a new connection for TuberChat. So what I'm going to do here is take one of your latest videos. Monetization appreciation right there. Interesting. Over 1,000 subscribers already. I'm going to take one of your latest videos. I usually look for something around 10 minutes. So I'll take this here, add it into my watch later list. I will go through my watch later list in the next 24 hours and watch that birthday video. I will give you a meaningful, genuine comment and a thumbs up, of course, and I will subscribe to you, and in that way I'll make sure the subscription sticks. And then hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. So let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. And then DMB Mafia. So getting to 1K, it seems hard, right? So everything that's in front of us seems like a major accomplishment, and it is. I don't want to discount anybody that gets to 1,000 subscribers because absolutely it's an accomplishment. And I promise you, I'll bet you it took me longer to get 1,000 subscribers than it will ever take you or anybody else that comes to TuberChat and spend some time here. So this is DMB Mafia right now. And again, you are a new connection for TuberChat. So I'm going to take one of your latest videos here. Like I said, I usually look for something around 10 minutes. But I'll take one of these. I'll take this here, Couples Yoga Challenge. I'll add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream in the next 24 hours, I'll go through my watch later list and I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of this yoga challenge video. I'll give you a thumbs up, of course, and I'll subscribe. And in that way, I'll make sure the subscription sticks. And then hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat now and you have our notification bell on, which will allow you not to miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Did I miss saying goodnight to Michael's Adventures? I didn't mean to. Yeah, I thought that I saw them. Yeah, Michael's Adventure. I don't know if you're still here, but Michael's Adventure. Sorry, I didn't mean. I did see you say you were just heading out, getting back from work, or forgive me, I didn't quite. I skimmed over the message. I didn't quite catch it, but if you did head out, or if you're heading out, thank you very much. Michael's Adventures is one of the most supportive creators that comes through TuberChat, always helping people with playlists. And hopefully we can motivate you as well, DMB Mafia, so you can keep your channel moving. And then, yeah, thank you, the Denike Alley. Oh, I am pronouncing it right. That's what you're saying. The Denike Alley. Perfect. And then, oh, you're not leaving. Okay, Michael's Adventures. I'm so sorry. I missed your message. Oh, because tomorrow you'll be working while TuberChat is on. That's probably what you meant. And so forgive me. I thought that I saw you head out, and I felt terrible for not visiting it. So as well, who did I see mention playlist just a minute ago? It was Lift to Eat. Yes, of course. Lift to Eat is willing to swap playlists. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists, particularly with Michael's Adventures, you can simply say, I am willing to swap playlists, and other creators will reach out to you for the purpose of making those arrangements. If you see somebody say they're willing to swap playlists and you want to do that, please reach out to them. If anybody needs me to talk about playlist swapping and what I mean by, that, for somebody who may not have been here before to hear me and my speeches about playlist swapping, I'm happy to go over it, but it's a great way to pump our hours up and get friendships going, because once you've traded favors with another creator, as I have with Lift to Eat, you can start to give a friendship a chance to grow and flourish, and you'll find yourself with a dedicated and loyal supporter. So Lift to Eat is right at 300 subscribers right now. I'm hoping everybody who's in here right this minute will subscribe to this channel. The reason why is because we want to make sure they stay above 300. We know YouTube sometimes likes to take subscribers away at different points, so we want to make sure that if they slip a little bit, they stay above that 300. It must really not be fun to hit a milestone and then slip below. But it's great to see them already at 300. They've got an engaging channel, and I always hear good things about this channel. I did from the time they even started with TuberChat. It's a previously featured channel for that reason, but everybody seems to enjoy their content, and hopefully you will as well after you subscribe to this channel. So let me just see what I can do. I think I've got to everybody here. Washington County News Station, Utah. Did I not put your channel on the screen? I don't know if you're still here. Did I put their channel up? They put that, they gave that super chat, and I can't remember for the life of me. I meant to put their channel up right away. Let's see if I can find them now in the chat. I could just type it. It's okay. Moody Artist might not still be here, right? I think they left a while ago. Oh, we did. Of course, we looked at their channel. Okay. I got nervous. I didn't want to have made the mistake of not looking at that channel after they did that super chat, of course. Hopefully we got to everybody's channel. I hope I haven't missed anybody. I certainly don't mean to. Rosazoma TV, we looked at your channel twice, actually. So that's okay. Tomorrow we're back again. That's going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern, so much different time than today. Today was the latest one that we've ever done. All right. So hopefully everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. And thank you, everybody, for the time that you've spent today. I appreciate every moment that everybody spends here at TuberChat. Again, we're here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And tomorrow's much, much earlier, but I hope I see you then. If not, I hope I see you soon. And thank you, everybody, for the time that you've spent today. Scratch and Pete, thanks for all you do. The Hoops Family Network, thank you for bringing new people in here today. And thank you, everybody, for the time that you've spent. Thank you, Michael's Adventures, for all you do for everybody in TuberChat as well.